If you like this video and channel, click on the like button and subscribe button. Also, if you want to have notification when new video released, click on the notified button. Welcome in a video where you can see how to work with user administration by using the Job Mailbox function in your HMI and PLC. Okay, we have some PLC and HMI in our hardware configuration. Okay, for using the Job Mailbox, we create some new database, for example with name db100 data, and the number of this database data block will be 100. In this data block we create variable Job Mailbox, and this variable will be array of 4 words. First, respectively 0 word will be the word where you insert the number of function which you want to use, and first, second and 3 word is the parameters of these functions. Now in the HMI connections and the option area pointer, we insert this created array in the Job Mailbox property. Okay, here we insert the PLC tag which was created in our data block. Okay, and for example we use acquisition cycle 100 milliseconds, and now save the project. Okay, now we can go to the main organization block. For this example we use 3 networks. In first network of our program we reset the LogOn and LogOn variable when the LogOff variable will be set. In second network we create logging on logic, and in third network we create logging off user logic. Okay, for this we need to create 2 help variables. First will be, for example, log on, and second will be log off. Okay, how we say if variable log off is set, then we want to reset variable log on. Okay, I have a bet log off and reset variable log on. Okay, this we have. Now we can create the logic for the logging on user via Job Mailbox. Okay, if variable log on is set and variable log off is reset, then we can log on user via Job Mailbox by using the function 23 is the number of the function in Job Mailbox. Okay, 23 is log on user, respectively log on user by inserting the group number. Okay, to the 0 variable of the array we insert the number of the function. For logging on will be 23. Okay, Now to the first parameter of this function we insert which group number we want to log on, which user with this group number we want to log on. For example, we want to log on user with group number 1, and to the second and third parameter of this function we don't want nothing, and to these parameters we move number 0. Okay. Now we create the functionality of logging off user. In this network, when the log off variable is set, then we move number 24 to the 0 element of the job mailbox array, respectively to the 0 variable. And to another parameters of this function we can move 0 because we don't want to use it. Okay, we save the project. Sorry, here we want to insert number 24. Okay, function number 24 we use for logging off user from the HMI. In the manual of TIA Portal you can find all functions which you can use by job mailboxes. Here we can see number 23 is user logon, where the first parameter of this array is group number of the user which we want to log on, and parameter number 24 is user logoff, and parameter 1, 2 and 3 can be 0. We don't use it. Now we can create some basic interface for the HMI screen, where we want to see which group number is logged on. Okay, group number. For showing the group number we use IO file. And to get the group number of logged user you can use, for example, scheduled tasks, where we use scheduled tasks where the trigger is user change. Here is trigger user change, and when the user change we use function get group number, and this group number we insert to the created internal tag of the HMI, for example with name group number of data type integer, and this variable we use in the schedule tasks. Okay, group number, and also we insert this tag as a process tag of the IO file or on the HMI screen, and this IO file will be of type output. Now you can save the project, and now we have basic functionality of the logging on the user by the group and the logging off the user, and now we can download this project to the PLC and HMI device. Okay, we can go online with the PLC program, and now we download the project of the HMI to the HMI device. Okay, overwrite all and load. After downloading the program to the HMI, we can go online with the HMI device to see if everything works fine. Okay, if we fit it on the screen, go to the left corner with the TIA Portal. Okay, now if we set the LogOn variable, the user with group number 1 is logged on in the HMI, and where we use function logoff, then the user is logged off and the group number is 0. Okay, we can try it again. How you can see, user with group number 1 is logged on, and for logging off the user you want to use function number 24, log off user. Now we create the functionality where we can see the username, the logged username. For this we want to create two new help variables, for example with name user ID and username. This variable user ID is something like identifier which user is logged on, and username we use for the communication with the HMI tech. Also we create something like small internal database of the created users. For this we use variable with name user data by ID, and data type of this variable is array of struct, where every variable, every struct contain username and also user group number. For example, 0 element of this array will be for the logging off state. This means the name of the user is no user and the group is 0. Now for example, user with ID number 1, this means element with number 1 in our array is administrator with group number 1, and second will be operator with group number 2. Okay, after these changes we can create the small changes in our PLC program. For better possibility, change the user ID when we simulate it in online program. We use move user ID into user ID. Okay, in the job mailbox, in the first parameter of the function 24, which is LogOn user, in our job mailbox functionality, we insert the group number of the logged on user by his ID. How we can see, we use variable which is in database 100, and in our array of struct we find the created user by his user ID. Okay, we have something wrong. No. Yes, we have something wrong. We store data, user data by ID. Okay, the dot missing. Okay, now it's right. And also into HMI we move the name of logged user by his ID. For this we use as move instruction, is a move character string, and also from the our created array of struct we move by the user ID the logged on username. Into variable username which will be connected with the HMI tag. Okay, this is all for the LogOn functionality of our program, and now in log of user network we just move the empty string to the username variable when the user is logged off. And also we move 0 to the user ID help variable. Okay, I think this is all what we want to change in our PLC program. Now we can create the tag in our HMI project, which we link to username tag, which is created in our PLC program. Okay, username of data type string. We change the acquisition cycle to 100 milliseconds. And also make some changes in our HMI main screen to see the name of the logged on user. We check the length of the string if it's right. Okay. We make this IO file a little bit bigger and center the text in this IO file and make some label for this IO file. For example, user, or better is logged user. Okay, we alignment it and make the mode as output. Save the project, and now we can download the changes into HMI and the PLC. Okay, after downloading we can go online with PLC and HMI. Okay, now we can simulate the HMI and go online. A little bit fit the TIA portal and the RT simulator on the screen, and can go online with the PLC. Okay, for example, we insert here user with ID number 1 and set the variable locked on. And now how you can see, user with name administrator and group number 1 is locked on. This is the user which we use and is safe in our array of struct. And now we can, for example, try to change the user to number 2. We go back to the program, but first we log off the user. Okay, how you can see, no user is locked on and the group number is 0. Okay, now we go again to the network number 2 and change the user ID to number 2 and set the variable LogOn. And how you can see, now we have locked user with name operator and the group number, and his group number is number 2. Also we can see it in our array where the username is operator and the user group is number 2. This logging on and logging off the users from the PLC by using Job Mailbox. It's good, for example, when you're using RFID cards and the PLC is the master of the logging on and logging off the users. For example, on the RFID card you have the ID of the user, and by this ID you can, from PLC via Job Mailbox, I don't know, log on and log off the user. Okay, this is all for this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.